Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Allie. Today I am filming a very exciting video, for me at least. I love talking about newborn purchases, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you some of my newborn essentials, my must-have newborn items. We just had our second baby. Ellie is going to be a month tomorrow from when I am filming this video, and it is blowing my mind that she's already been on this earth for just about a month. Like, she's been here for a month now. Like, how does that happen? We also have a 2.5-year-old at home, and these items that I'm going to be sharing with you in today's video are items that are tried and true, items that we used with Landon, that we are also using with Ellie, and then we have some new items that we tried out for the first time this time around that we are just loving. So I will link as many of these items as I can remember in the description below if you guys are interested in checking any of them out for yourself. And if you are a parent or you're an aunt, cousin, friend who has a baby, let me know if you have any other like suggestions for newborn purchases, things that you think are essential. Let me know in the comments below, because I know that I would love to read upon them, and I'm sure people watching this video would love to read upon them as well. Now, without further ado, let's just jump right on into it. Okay, I have my handy dandy list here on my phone, and I have to start with the number one purchase that most parents will make, and that is a diaper bag. Here's the diaper bag that I have. I absolutely love it. It is the Itsy Ritsy backpack diaper bag. It is so beautiful. We actually registered for this, and it's a little pricey, not gonna lie to you. This one was a little bit of an investment, so we put it on our registry when we had Landon, and a couple of people went in on it for us. I will say that I knew that we wanted to have more than one kid, so I wanted like a nicer bag that would take me through the years. We used this all throughout while Landon was a newborn, infant, toddler. Still to this day you're using it, and now we're using it for Ellie as well. It is just so beautiful. It is very roomy inside. It has space over here that is insulated for you to put bottles. It has like all of these little compartments over here, a nice little zipper area over there. We have another area in the back where you can open it up, and they have a little area to change the baby. It's like a little changing station. I just absolutely love this bag. I love the brand Itsy Ritsy, and that's going to be like a theme in this video because I'm just obsessed with that brand as a whole. You're going to see a lot of Itsy Ritsy products, but yes, this is my diaper bag. I would highly suggest investing in a really nice diaper bag, especially if you are planning on having more than one baby. We have another one at home that my husband used to use when we had Landon. It wasn't as good of quality, and it didn't like, it still lasts as long, like you still have it. I just don't think it's as good as quality. I think that this one is in mint condition still, and we've had it for just about 3 years now. So this is my first item that I have to share, a diaper bag. It doesn't have to be this specific diaper bag, but I just love this diaper bag. Also on the bottom it has that like hard rubber, so when you're putting it down it's not like scraping and then kind of like deteriorating. I just flipping love this bag so much. Okay, the next 3 items are in the same category. This is a category that is kind of like hit or miss for parents. Some parents love this item. Some parents never introduce this item to their babies. If you do plan on using a Binky, a pacifier, a bank, whatever you want to call it, a soother, I wanted to share with you our absolute favorite Binkies, again, from Itsy Ritsy. I just love that brand. We started using the Itsy Ritsy pacifiers with Landon when he was newborn. He loved them. He took to them right away. We absolutely had a great experience with the Itsy Ritsy pacifiers, and we decided right from the start we would just use this brand. We tried other brands with Landon when he was newborn. He liked some of them, spit some of them out. This is the one that was, again, like tried and true. It absolutely worked really well for him. So we decided with Ellie we would just introduce this one to her from the start, and she took to it really well, and I just absolutely love these. So I'm going to share with you 3 different types. They have a bunch of different types, and I'll share with you 3 different types, and then I'll tell you Ellie's current favorite one. She, again, is not even a month old. She'll be a month old tomorrow, so let's just say she is a month old, and some of these I think she might like a little bit more as she gets older. But here's the first one. It is like the little rubber bound one. They're just really pretty too. I could care less about like aesthetic stuff when it comes to babies. Like, of course you want it to look cute, but like as long as it works, that's what I care about. These work, and they're also really cute, so it's like a double whammy. This is the second one. Silicone again. And then this is the last one. This is the one that I would say that she gravitates to the most and likes the most right now. Looks like this. It kind of has like that slotted looking I don't even know what this is called, to be quite honest with you, but it's kind of like at a slant and bent a little bit. I think this is supposed to mimic the nipple of the breast the most, especially if you are breastfeeding. This is the one that they kind of like recommend using. We are not breastfeeding this time around, but this is the one that they recommend the most if you are breastfeeding, because it mimics like the mother's breast and it doesn't give nipple confusion. However, we're not breastfeeding at all and Ellie just loves this one. So I will link all 3 of these. They're all different types. They all come in a pack of 2. We keep 3 of them at home, and then we have 3 of them in the diaper bag to take with us wherever we go. Love these Binkies so much. Along with having a Binky, this was like an impulse purchase. I think that you need this item, especially if you are traveling, but you don't need this specific one. This is a Binky holder, but yo, like Binky holder, but make it Disney and make it cute. Like, look at this Binky holder. I found this one off of Amazon. I was searching for Binky holders, Binky containers, and this is one of the first ones that came up, and I was like, yo, Amazon understood the assignment. How cute is this? It is so beautiful. I took everything out so I could show you like how roomy it is inside. You can fit 2, possibly 3 Binkies in here, depending on the size of your Binky. And the best part about this is you don't even need to use this for Binkies. If you're just a Disney fan, you can just purchase this and use it as like a coin purse. It is just adorable. I absolutely love it, and it matches like the color scheme of our bag perfectly. It also comes with a little latch over here that you can latch it on the outside. We don't put this on the outside, we just keep it inside. That's our personal preference. But here it is. It's from Miss Pong, and the quality is really nice. Let me just give you one more close up because how stinking cute. It is adorable. So this is our little Binky holder, and the last item in this category, I haven't opened this one up yet because we haven't used this with Ellie yet, but it is one of my absolute favorite items that I used with Landon when it comes to Binkies, and it is a Binky clip, a Binky string. I don't even know what these things are called. It doesn't even say it on here. This is the exact same brand that we bought for Landon. I just went into my Amazon purchases and I went back to 2019 when he was born. I just purchased a different one in a different color for Ellie, but this is what they look like. They're like little silicone balls that are perfect for teething as well as your baby gets older, and then it has a little string to attach the Binky onto it. So basically what you do with these is you just take this clip, you open it up over here, you place it onto the baby's outfit, wherever you're putting it. We sometimes put it like wherever it might be. And then over here, you just attach on your Binky. And then if the Binky falls out of the mouth, which it does 700 times a day, it doesn't fall to the floor. It just falls right here, and you can just give the baby back the Binky. I love these. I got mine in like a neutral kind of like nudish pink, white, tan color, and you get 2 of them. So again, I used these with Landon. We absolutely loved them. I had like a blue and green color scheme for him, and this is the one that we got for Ellie. These are the ones that we got for Ellie. Proper grammar, Allison. Proper grammar. This is a brand new purchase for me this time around. With Landon, we pretty much exclusively breastfed him until 10 months. We did do formula supplementing from time to time, but we pretty much exclusively breastfed him for 10 months. And by we, I mean me. And me was not going down that road again. If you guys have been following along on my channel and on my breastfeeding journey for any period of time, if you know, you know, I did not have the easiest time at all while breastfeeding. So we decided this time around we were just going to formula feed from the start. So we needed a little like formula dispenser to throw in our carry bag when we go out places. So we had some formula on hand, and this is the one that we went with. This is from Amazon. It is so cute. It is very compact, but also very roomy. Like, you can pack a lot in this small little container. So I will open it up for you and show you exactly what it looks like, but it's very simplistic, very minimal. Again, I could care less if it was like screaming different colors. I just want it to be functional, and this is very functional. So what you do, you open it up. On the top, it has like a little shield, and then also has a scooper that is, I believe, 1 ounce. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is 1 ounce. We haven't used this yet because because we haven't really like left the house to do like huge outings yet, but we plan on using this very, very soon. We've just been using like the pre-made formula when we go out, but those get very, very pricey. We had a ton from when we went to the hospital. We ended up like making friends with the nurse. She was so nice, and she gave us like boxes of that pre-made formula, and we only have 2 left now. So whenever we go out currently, we will just bring those pre-made ones. But again, we only have 2 of those bottles left, and those bottles of the pre-made formula are so expensive. So we wanted like a little formula dispenser so we could just like put our formula in here and just bring the water with us. So right up top you have your little 1 ounce scooper, and then when you open up, you have like a big open area to put all of the formula. And they even have an area right over here that you can kind of like level it off as you are picking out all of the formula. So this is really cute. It also has like a little function over here that you could like attach it onto your bag or attach it to whatever you plan on putting it on. We're not attaching it to anything, we're just throwing it right into the bag. But this is our little formula dispenser that we have. I love it. It's great quality. It's definitely going to last a really long time, and it's also like really cute. This is also a brand new purchase for us this time around, the Dr. Brown's bottles. Y'all, these are the best bottles I have ever used in my entire life. I wish I knew about them when we had Landon. Like, I knew about the brand, but we never tried them out. We used the Advent, however you pronounce that brand, and we liked them. We didn't love them with Landon. We love these bottles. These bottles are amazing. Let me give you a little close-up. We bought them in 2 different sizes, the smaller one and then the larger one. This is the one that we are primarily using with Ellie right now. It goes up to 4 ounces, and this one goes up to 8 ounces. We still use this one as well, but like her formula goes down to here, whereas this one, it pretty much fills up at this point. These are like anti-colic bottles. I believe that's like the science behind these. They have like a little filter inside that like filters out the ear, so they're not getting as much gas, they don't get as gassy, and it is just like the best freaking bottles ever. I wish we used these with Landon, and I am so happy that we decided to use these with Ellie. She has taken to them since day 1. I know with like babies, they sometimes reject some bottles and like others. Ellie just loved these from the start. So we're going to use these for the entirety of bottle feeding her until she is onto like a sippy cup. So if you have not heard of the Dr. Brown's handicraft bottles, these are the natural flow bottles. Highly recommend them. When I was looking these up, they had like ridiculous reviews. Like, everybody seems to love these the most. And then I was looking up like best bottles. These were always like in the top 3. So love these bottles. Cannot say enough about the Dr. Brown's brand. This next item, if I could make a list of my top 5 favorite newborn items, this would definitely reign in on the top of that list. This is the Leechco Baby Lounger. This is what it looks like. I'll give you like a little 360 view of what this little baby lounger looks like. It is a godsend. So basically within like those first months, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, maybe even 4 months, babies like to be carried so much. They have been in your womb for like 10 months, and then they enter this earth and everything is just so new for them, and they just really like the feeling of being cuddled and snuggled and hugged. And this is basically mimicking the feeling of being in the womb. When you put baby down over here, it kind of like hugs you in. As you can see, it's like thicker over here and it's very comfortable. So when you put baby down over here, it kind of like wraps them a little bit, and it kind of just makes them feel like they are back inside of the womb. I love this thing. I use this whenever I need a little break and my arms are killing me. I will put Ellie down in here and I will just like supervise her while she's in here. Once in a while she will take a nap in here, and it is so nice. It is a supervised nap, and I'll just like sit next to her, whether she's on the couch or in the playroom. It's just everything. I freaking love this product so much. It's pretty reasonable. I think all of these loungers are like very pricey. I actually think that they're very overpriced considering how long you will use them. You're only going to be using these for a couple of months, but it is much more reasonable than like the Snuggle Me Organic or the DockATop or any of those type of brands. So I love it. I will link it. It's amazing. It is just like, It's your mama or dada's little helper. This next item, I honestly don't even know what this was. Like, why did you just do that, Allison? I got too excited about this next item. This next item right here is one of my top favorite newborn purchases slash infant purchases. It even goes into toddlerhood. It is a really good playmat slash play gym. The one that we have is right here. It is the Love Every playmat. I love this thing more than I've loved any other play gym slash playmat before. They're all different like developmental stages. It is very large and very roomy for baby. It is very comfortable. They have all of these things you can attach onto it. There are different like sensory play activities that you can use with this as well. They have like a crinkle station, they have a music station, a color station, and then they have all of these pieces on top that baby can like grasp for. They also have like musical parts over here and detachable items. They also have over here a little place where you can place in like the contrast cards. I love these. Babies love, especially newborns, love these contrast cards. This is also an investment. Pretty pricey, I'm not going to lie to you. However, we knew that we wanted more than one baby, and we just really stand for this item right here. It also comes with like a little canopy that you can place over it. It's like a little tent. I love the Love Every brand so much. We actually do their boxes as well. They have like little play kits, and we've been getting pretty much every single one of the play kits since Landon was born, and we have all of the toys that go along with it, and they're all like Montessori inspired, and they're all developmentally appropriate, and they're all like sparking interest of play through learning and learning through play. I love the Love Every brand. Love Every can do no wrong in my personal opinion, and this is one of the very best playmats that I've ever had. Landon loved it. This was his. We knew that we were going to get use out of it when we had Ellie. Now Ellie loves it just as much. There's so many different ways you can use this. It is just like the possibilities are endless. Also, full disclosure, I'm just now realizing that I said we purchased this and we did not purchase this. Full disclosure, this was gifted to us from Love Every. I just want to make sure that I'm being very honest in this video. This was gifted to us by Love Every for reviewing slash like promotional purposes. Full disclosure, I just want to make sure that I'm being honest in this video. It was clicking to me as I said we purchased it. I was like, you did not purchase this, Allison. I don't know where my brain is. It is like actual scrambled eggs after having baby number 2. But alas, this play gym is the best play gym. That's it. Period. Point blank. I'm done. This next one is quite massive. It is a humidifier. Definitely recommend having a humidifier in the baby's bedroom. It just like really puts out all the fresh air that you need for your baby to be breathing. This one is the Levoit, probably pronouncing that wrong. It is kind of digital in a sense. It is very large. That is something that we wanted to make sure that we had with Ellie. With Landon, we got a smaller one, and every single night we had to refill it. This one is large enough where we can keep the water in here for like 2 or 3 days and then clean it out and do that all over again. It was just such a pain to put all the water in Landon's like every single night. So we ended up going with a little larger version, and I feel like it kind of like matches the playroom a little bit. I will plug it in just a moment and show you like how it functions, but this is the one that we went with. We got it off of Amazon. Right over here you just turn it on, and then over here you have a couple different functions if you want it to be low, high, or on auto. It's super cute. It works really well, and it kind of like is pretty neutral and simplistic to the point that like it kind of would go along with any room that you put it in. Also, this doesn't have to just be for a baby's bedroom. You can put this in pretty much any room in your house that you want to have a humidifier in. I'm kind of all over the place in this video, and I apologize. I really should have like categorized all of these items and hung and chunked them together into nice organized lists, but here we are. I'm going from humidifiers to bath time. I wanted to share with you the little bath situation that we have for Ellie. All of the heart eyes for this little baby bath. This is from Angel Care. Long story short, we had a different one that we used with Landon. Hated it. Probably should have purchased something new when he was a newborn, but we just stuck with it and I hated it. It was like a smooth plastic, but it was very, very slippery. There was like no mesh or rubber in it. It was very slippery, and when you give babies, especially newborns, baths and you put water on them, they get slippery, and I just never felt comfortable using it. I always wanted like other people there to like supervise me while I was giving Landon a bath in it, because it was just like, I just did not like it at all. It was just not for me. So I ended up doing some research on like best baby baths. We ended up giving Ellie her first bath in the one that we used for Landon, and she started slipping, and I got really nervous, and I was like, nope, not using this one. So I did some research, and this was like one of the top rated baby baths. Right over here they have like a flexible rubber mesh center, so the water kind of like goes right through it. You can either like fill the bathtub, not all the way up, but like fill it up to here and the water will go through, or you could just fill it up a little bit and kind of use it for a sponge bath. That's what we've been doing with Ellie. Sorry, I feel like I'm talking a mile a minute. Slow down. I just really love this bath a lot. It was very, very highly recommended, and it's beautiful. I have nothing bad to say about it. It has a rubber on the bottom, so it kind of like sticks. It doesn't suction, but it like sticks to the bottom of the bath, so it won't float as like the water is piling up. Of course, never leave your baby in here unsupervised, but I just love this like soft rubber piece. It doesn't like slide the baby at all, and it doesn't slip. It's not slippery. It's just really nice. And I really like over here, this is such a dumb reason to like promote it, but right over here they have like a little hook, so you can kind of just like hook it up on your bathtub. Just put a little hook in there and you can put it right over there, and it doesn't add like extra clutter. The one with Landon was like this big, and it was just always out, and with babies you have a lot of stuff going on in your house, so this is just perfect for us. It's really functional, it works really well, and then we just hook it right into the shower and we just take it out when we need it. From humidifiers to bath time to baby swings, the next item that I wanted to talk about and recommend in this video is a really good baby swing. Baby swings are everything, especially in the newborn stage. The baby swing that we have is the Mamaroo. I think it's like 4Moms Mamaroo baby swing. Also an investment. If I was to make this video the first time around with Landon, I would not include this item. He did not take to this Mamaroo at all. He hated it. The second you put him down, he just hated it. Cannot stress that enough. Hated it so much. We almost never used it. We probably should have returned it, but we were like, we know that we want to have another baby. Let's just keep it and maybe try it out when we have another baby. And guess what? Ellie loves it, absolutely loves it. If you guys aren't familiar, it's like a high-tech baby swing. It's very, very pricey. Also registered for it, and people went in on this item that they purchased it for us. It is very pricey, but if your baby likes it, it is worth the money, and Ellie really, really likes it. It has all different functions, whether you want to like do the swing option. It has like a kangaroo option, it has a car seat option, it has music that goes along with it, it has volume that goes along with it. It's really awesome if it works. For Landon, it did not work. But with Ellie, it really does work. So I cannot recommend it more. A baby swing is so essential, and I think the best thing with this, yes, it is pricey. If you know that you're going to have more than one baby, it might be an item that you want to invest in, because you can use it for baby number 1, number 2, number 3, and so on and so forth. And the beauty of it is, if your baby does not like it, it's not like you just have to be out all that money. You can just return it. We probably should have returned it for Landon, but I'm glad that we didn't, because we are getting so much use out of it now. Next up will be the stroller slash jogger category. I will share with you the jogger that we have for when we want to go for runs with Landon or Ellie, and I will share with you the single to double stroller that we purchased once we found out that we were pregnant with Ellie. So let's start off with the single to double stroller. We ended up going with the Hello Mockingbird. It is one that I had been researching forever, and I was going back and forth on it, and finally purchased it, and I have no regrets. I love this single to double stroller so much. My only regret is that I didn't purchase it when Landon was born and then just added on the attachment, because we would have gotten so much use out of it. we love this stroller. So we kind of like did all the bells and whistles. We were going back and forth on the UppaBaby. The UppaBaby is like the Cadillac of single to double strollers. I really, really wanted that stroller so bad. We like test drove it at the store. It was amazing, but we just could not justify the cost. It was gonna end up costing us close to $1,300 for the single to double stroller. When you added on the bassinet and like all the bells and whistles, you pretty much have to pay for everything with that stroller. Like they don't even include a cup holder. You have to like purchase a cup holder. So at the end of the day, it would have ended up costing us like $1,300, and I could not justify that price. When I was looking up like UppaBaby dupes, the Mockingbird came up like so many times, and we ended up trying it out and fell in love with it. So if you guys are looking for a single to double stroller, I cannot recommend the Mockingbird anymore. I think with all the bells and whistles, the bassinet, the cup holder, the snack tray, the 2 chairs, we got the car seat adapter, we got like a rain guard with everything, like all the bells and whistles. It ended up costing like $750. So I think that was pretty reasonable, and it is something that we will get a lot of use out of, especially the bassinet. We've been taking Ellie on bassinet walks like daily, and I just love it so much, and it is so aesthetically pleasing. It is beautiful and it's functional and it works really, really well, and I just love that brand. So I cannot recommend that single to double stroller anymore. We love the Hello Mockingbird. Now when it comes to joggers with Landon, we didn't even really have a stroller. We only ever used a jogger, and we did the Bob jogger. So with the Bob jogger, we just got the car seat adapter and we just put him in the car seat and used it as a stroller. But then when he got old enough, we used it as a jogger so I could go on runs with him, and I love it. It is great quality, and we still use it to this day when I take him for runs, and when Ellie gets old enough that she can go for jogger runs, we're going to be using it for her as well. So if you want a really good stroller that is also a jogger, highly recommend the Bob jogger. But if you're looking for like a really cute, functional, beautiful, like well-made single to double stroller, check out the Mockingbird. It is like a absolute dupe for the UppaBaby. This next item comes in clutch during nap time and overnight sleep time. Name something better than a baby that just easily takes naps or easily sleeps through the night. Name something better. I will wait. I am still waiting, because there is nothing better than a baby that just easily naps for you, or easily goes down for nighttime sleep and just like sleeps as much of the night as they possibly can. We are not there yet, but we're working on it. And this next item that I'm going to be recommending is an item that definitely aids in that process. It is a baby sound maker slash soother. So we have 2 of them. We have the Hatch sound maker and we have the Project Nursery sound maker, and they're basically the exact same thing. They're both like digitally enhanced in the sense that they have apps for them and you can access them on your phone. We personally don't even use the app. We just use it for the sound maker slash soother options. Both of them have like light options. They have different color lights, they have different light settings, they have different sounds, they have different volume settings, and they can go all night long, or you can just have them go for like 30-minute increments, whether you want it on for 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, whatever it might be. We pretty much just turn it on at night or during nap time, shut it off after the nap or when they wake up in the morning, and call it a day. I definitely see the hype behind the Hatch. The Hatch is like pretty pricey. The Project Nursery, like I said, does pretty much the exact same thing and is a fraction of the cost. So I will link both of those in the description below. There are other options as well out there, but I definitely think that having a good sound maker and soother is going to really help with your sanity and baby's overall well-being, but like most importantly, like mom and dad's sanity. It'll help. It's not gonna solve the problem, but it will help. 2 items left in today's video. The next item is an item that I probably should have started this video off with. It is a bassinet. So however you plan on doing naps and nighttime sleep with your baby, do you, whatever works best for you, as long as it is safe, whether you are co-sleeping, bed sharing, using a bassinet, going right into the crib day one after the hospital, whatever works best for you. Just make sure that you are doing it safely. We decided to go with the bassinet option, and we will keep baby Ellie in the bassinet until she's like 3 months, 4 months, and then we'll start transitioning her into her crib. The bassinet that we use is the Halo Bassinet. It is the Halo Swivel Bassinet, B-A-S-S-I-N-E-S-T, and we love it. We actually had a different one when we had Landon for the first like 3 weeks of his life, and we hated it. We ended up returning it, doing a bunch of research, and purchased the Halo Bassinet, the Swivel Bassinet, and just love it. It is amazing. Basically, like, the science behind it is that you can swivel it. So if you're into like co-sleeping but you wanted to do it like more in a bassinet setting, the bassinet can go right up to your bed, and you basically can move it left to right, you can move it up and down, you can move it side to side. You can't move it up and down, but you can move it side to side. You can put baby like right next to you, so you're basically like sleeping right here and the bassinet is right there. What I really liked about this one that we didn't have with the first one that we got for Landon, it has a mesh covering, so you can see right through it when you are sleeping. You can just look like right through and see your baby. The first one that we had, we were constantly having to look up and over it just to see Landon. Hated that. Ended up getting that one. Finished up Landon's bassinet journey in there, and now we're using it with baby Ellie as well. It also has some like functions on it. You can do like a vibrating setting, you can do a sound setting, you can do a night setting. There are a bunch of different things on this bassinet that are just like completely incredible. It also has a nice firm mattress that is very comfortable for the baby. So Ellie, I'm not going to say is like the queen of sleeping. She's just about a month. She's not the queen of sleeping, but we do put her in the bassinet every single night, and we've been using the Halo since day one. We try to do at least 1 or 2 naps in the bassinet every single day, even just for exposure. Sometimes she'll nap for 5 minutes, sometimes she'll nap for 50 minutes. So it is a work in progress. Baby sleep is just, I think, one of the hardest parts of parenting, in my personal opinion, but I definitely recommend the Halo Swivel Bassinet. That is always such a mouthful to say. This next one is a bonus. It is little baby bows. This is my first time ever having a girl, and I really wanted to recommend this because since Ellie was born, we have bought countless amount of bows and none fit her head, slash some of them are just like not the best quality. So I wanted to share this pack of 10 with you that I got off of Amazon. They're nylon bows. They're so cute, super reasonable. I think that this was $17 for the pack of 10. They stretch really well. They fit a newborn's head really well, but then they stretch so they'll like fit your baby as your baby grows. I love how soft these are. They come in all these beautiful colors. There are a bunch of different like color options as well if you're looking for a like specific color scheme. These are the ones that we went with, but I just wanted to mention this because I had to like reach out to others to find bows that actually worked for Ellie because nothing seemed to fit her head, and these nylon ones, I love them so much. So again, we got this pack of 10 on Amazon, and I will link this one in the description. They fit newborn heads really well, like fresh out of the hospital, but then they are also like super stretchy, so they will grow with baby. And last but definitely not least, a baby carrier. I cannot even put into words the feeling that I get when I baby wear. It is like a pure slice of heaven, just holding your baby and wearing your baby. I baby wore Landon for so long. I was so sad when I like couldn't really use this anymore. We could still use it like on the back, but he's like 2.5 now, actually like 2 to 8 months now, so like we don't use this with Landon anymore. But I use this, I think, every single day with Landon. Sometimes he would take naps on me. I would use this when we went out places. It just takes so much pressure off of your back. I've never been into like baby slings or baby carriers or like baby wraps. That's the word I was looking for. They seem very complicated to me. We purchased this one for Landon and got my money's worth, and I plan on getting even more of my money's worth with Ellie. This is the Ergo Baby, so I'll just show you like what you do. You basically just like start right at your stomach and you strap it on. They have like a little support band on the back for your back, and you just put it like this, and then you take baby, put baby right over here. They have all different settings over here for as baby gets older. You just take this little Velcro piece off, and then you put it onto the other little areas. So you put baby right over here, and then you just put the arms on, and then you take this little strap situation, put it together, and then you can just wear baby, and it's nice and comfortable for them, and it is mesh. It kind of looks like very tactical right now. I'm not even realizing that until I'm like putting it on. And then they have all different ways you can use this. You can use this like front facing, forward facing. You can put it like baby on the back to have it more of like a backpack. I just love this so much. They have like a little pouch down here. I would usually put my phone in here and put music on and like sing to Landon when he was a baby. They have like little pockets over here as well, somewhere like right over here for you to like put other things in there if you're out and about. It's just awesome. It's very breathable, it's very comfortable, but more importantly, it is just really taking a lot of the pressure off of your back, especially as your baby is getting older. They get heavier, and it gets really painful to carry your baby all the time. So if I could suggest any baby carrier, it would be this one right here. It is the Ergo Baby. And that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. Again, if there's an item that I didn't mention in today's video that you believe to be like super essential as well, please put it in the comments below. I know that I would love to read upon it, and I know people watching this video would probably like to read upon it as well. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I again will try to link everything that I can in the description below. I love you guys to the moon and back. Thank you so much for your unending support here on my channel. It means the absolute world to me. If you guys are interested, if you would like to share this video, comment on this video, give this video a thumbs up, all of those things really do help us content creators. But of course, your support is support enough. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet and you're interested in subscribing, I would also appreciate that as well. I again hope that you're having a beautiful day, and I look forward to talking to you all soon. Bye, friends.